Hey guys, welcome. What's going on? This is Wreckfest. If you guys are a fan of demolition derbies, if you're a fan of racing, you might like both of these. This is not a cheap game. It's $40 on Steam. Is it worth the money? I think it is. I've already had a blast playing it. It's not something I play very often. Some of the guys on the crew are playing it often. We've been doing a stream once a week on with this. We set up multiplayer. So here's the main screen. Multiplayer is right down here. You can set up your own LAN and everything. It is not easy to set this up. You have to open up your routers, your port, routers for it in order to open up ports. Getting all tongue-tied. But once you do it, yes, you can host tracks. There's also a way to do it dedicated as well. You need to leave your PC on all the time, and you need to do certain things, and yeah, I haven't done it yet. I might do it in the future, but right now, no. But yeah, that is the only way. Once you are done hosting, you leave the room disappears. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Lots of cars here in the garage that you can choose from. Here are some of the ones right now that I can currently buy. This is a new one, actually. This Rocket, which looks like a Mustang. We got a new Bronco in here that just came in on the recent update. These guys have been updating these cars left and right, and it's since January. For the longest time, this game really wasn't updated. Right-click on your mouse to move around. You know, for the longest time, this thing was not updated, and people were like, you know what, I wasted money on this. But since January, they have been coming out with updates, and some pretty good ones too. I mean, the January update was a really big one, and a really good one, with fixing a lot of multiplayer issues and things like that. This is a game I've had my eye on for over a year and a half, but the negative reviews kept me from buying it. Now I bought it. I'm glad I did. Assembly here is where you will go ahead and change out parts on your car to increase the speed on it and everything else. You got cooling and intake and fuel system, exhaust, all these different things. These are items that you unlock during racing. See, this one's got the lockdown here. So while you're in your career and you're doing your racing, you can unlock parts of your cars. Customize. This is where you're going to go ahead and change out your wheels. Put on heavy-duty bumpers, for example. There we go. I just put that one on. I'm not going to buy it, but, you know, you can change. Some of them do have exhaust options, spoiler options for some, roll cages. You know, there's going to be different ones for different cars. And, you know, you can beef this thing up, make it a tank if you want. Paint shop, different designs to choose from. Of course, you can change the colors on them all and see livery color. We'll do that one, and then we'll do pink for that, you know, change up to whatever you want. You can change the darkness of it and completely make it your own. Here's the cars I currently have, and that one's stuck, so I gotta change that. But Rammer, Firefly, the Gremlin, which I've also made some updates to. TriStar I haven't used yet. And it gives you all the information right down here in the bottom. Acceleration, top speed, cornering, and strength. Region is Asian, it's a midsize, it's rear-wheel drive, and it's 124 horsepower. And we do have the lawnmowers. I have not done lawnmower racing yet, and it is very... you roll... me and Moose tried it one time, and I rolled over and I killed myself. The thing blew up. So, yeah. Now, the cars on this one is the tank car, basically, but I don't like it. I don't like the car. It's too freaking ass-happy. But, you know, El Camino, there's a station wagon right here, European, and this one is European. This one is the Camaro version, American full-size Road Slayer GT. I'm really liking this car. So, you know, you can do different upgrades to them. I got the window cage in there. I've got a heavy-duty rear bumper. You know, all the cool stuff. So, let's back out here. Go to racing. Let's pick a career. Is there one I can do right now? Well, you know, I'm not going to do a series because that's going to be long. And I don't want to do a whole series. So, but this is basically what you're looking at. You're going to start off in the regional juniors. And all of these are going to have different things that you need. That I mean, obviously you have to win series. That's your best thing right there. So I got the check marks here. I must have won those, but this one here I apparently did not. There's an X, so I can probably redo that one. They've redesigned this, so I might have to come back through here and redo some of these. Wreckfest challenge. There's lawnmowers, so you know, there's gonna be different. Now there's gonna be different objectives that you can do with a lot of these. I think that's what the stars represent down there in a banger blitz. You see races, points, and stars. Some of these 3 out of 4, you know, things like that. There's going to be different objectives, things for you to do. Wreck cars, spin cars, achieve so many points, things like that. And it's extra. You get extra credits for it and everything. You can see the XP up here, 318,000, and the credits that I've earned, I've obviously spent a lot. I've purchased some cars and parts and things like that. So there's different things. It's more than just racing. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of races here real quick. Crash Canyon, really fun track. We'll stick with my Road Slayer event options. We'll do 23 opponents. We'll do 6 laps. Now here is something that you guys are going to have to fine-tune yourself. The shifting, you can use automatic or manual. ABS, traction control, and stability control are all on you. Now, if you have them at full, if you try to drift or power slide, it's going to kick in and it's going to slow you way, way down. And almost to the point where it's pointless to even try to do it. But drifting around corners is probably the best way to do it, because you know, you can't go through this with the regular racer mindset where I'm going to slow down and brake before the corner and turn in, because you're going to get rear-ended hard. You're going to get destroyed. So, you know, play with these a little bit, test them out, get used to the car and everything, and then eventually you will be comfortable enough with turning it down. You got off, half, and full. Those are your options. That's it. So I've got ABS and traction control at half. Stability control I recently just turned to off. Not too sure if I'm going to, you know, redo that or not, but let's start the event. So here's your starting window here. You're going to see everyone lining up, grid order, difficulty. You can change the tune on your car as well. So here you can change your suspension. I'm going to make mine a little soft because this track has jumps. Gear ratio, I'm going to keep that low. Open differential, I found that it helps me keep control of the car better in the corners. Brake balance, I don't mess with. So we are ready to go. The names on some of these are funny as hell, too. Now, on a track like this, you can go whatever way you want in the corners. You don't have to go the right way. You just saw 2 cars go the other way. Oh, I'm already in trouble. Ooh. Now, I'm already in trouble here, car condition-wise. See what I mean? Slowing down too early and you're going to get rear-ended. I don't know if something happened during this recent update. Look at that. I'm just getting destroyed. And I've got all these extra parts on here to help keep this car solid. So this recent update recently changed something here that makes it almost pointless to put the extra parts on here to strengthen your car. Because now I'm getting damage that you would expect a non-protected car to get. But if I go into a non-protected car, the damage is nowhere near as bad. So I'm a little confused as to... Ooh! You know, just what is going on here? Uh-oh, get out of here. No, don't hit me. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh! And that is it there. You can view the replay back at that first window there, but that is how that goes. We're going to do one more. We're going to do big stadium, figure 8, but this time I'm going to change up the car. I'm going to go to a regular one. So we're good to go and everything else. Let's fire this thing up. Yeah, that car should have lasted a lot longer. I should have gotten less damage. So now we're in the El Camino. Starting in the middle of the pack. And right away, my damage is far less. I didn't make any adjustments either. Alright, when everything gets all screwed up, just hit R to reset. Now the front wheel drive cars usually do very well through here, but if you can really drift your car, you're good to go. And the crossover is already started, as you can see there, so I need to get my ass moving, or otherwise I'm going to get hit. Like right here. Ooh, just took out the leader. Car doesn't want to turn. Here we go. Ooh. Now you are invisible after a reset, so you don't have to worry about getting smashed right away. I'm in second to last place, but I don't care. I'm having fun. This car is not set up for what I want to drive, so... Oh, look at him standing on his nose. He's stuck. See what I mean about not having a car set up right? It just really gets away from you. So there you go. That is a quick look at some of the stuff. You know what? Maybe I'll do a road course race for you guys too. Give you an idea. Let me do sand pits. Let me go into my... Well, yeah, I have to pick a car I own. I should take all that stuff off. Alright, here we go. Tune. I'm gonna put standard. Let's start race. Now you don't have to use a mouse when you're doing all of the controls, you know, exit, start, whatnot. It is all keyboard. as well. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh. Now, the track is pretty much open world to a point. You can't just go driving off into the sunset with the car, but... Oh! There we go, kids. Dead last. That's a bad power slide. I think they tweaked handling in the recent update, or maybe the one before that. Now, I love the way this game looks, though. You can see the concrete wall there getting busted out. All the stuff, all the tires getting knocked all over the place. All those signs getting broken. You can see the skid marks as they appear in the road. And they stay there, too. Now, the AI, for the most part, will try to avoid you, but I've already had a couple of instances where, yeah, they didn't try to avoid you. Oh, we got cars here. Eight wheels turn better than 4, I guess, huh? That guy looked like he came right at me. I just hope I can finish this race. Oh, tires, wall. See, I went for a hit there. I failed. This is not an easy game. I have it on amateur. Novice is the lowest setting. And novice was just way too easy. So I moved it up to amateur, and oh boy did that change the whole aspect of the game. See, he went for a hit too, and that failed. They're dropping like flies. You can see all the cars all wrecked all over the place. Too much handbrake. But some of the ways these cars get so mangled, it's funny to see. Oh, there you go, spinning. Yeah, so the frustration is real. The fun is real. We're enjoying this. I just unlocked on the car the Sunrise Super. Awesome. Unlock sport pistons. It's one easy way to earn credits as well. It's just, you know, go into the the create event and just over and over and over. But lots of different races, lots of different versions. You can see the different layouts here that you can choose. Tarmac. Mixed is a mix of both tarmac and gravel. Let's see, there's more mixed here. There's another one. Dirt Speedway, is this an oval or a dirt figure 8? So lots of different tracks. I hope they add more. There are mods available for this game as well on the Steam Workshop. I hadn't really looked too much into those, but maybe I will in the future. I think the same thing applies for multiplayer. They all have to have the same mod in order to run. But that is pretty much the gist of it here, guys. Hopefully you liked what you saw, and hopefully you tune in over on Twitch once a week. Haven't quite picked a normal day. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm thinking Mondays. Frustration Mondays, kind of just when you want to wreck something. But we'll see. I make sure you follow on Twitter and on Facebook, so that way you know what I'm playing, when I'm playing it. But that's Wreckfest. Hopefully you guys check it out. Hopefully if you guys got it, you come and join us on the server. Until next time, thanks for watching. Take it easy.